Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure this is actually working. Cool, okay, I see a picture. Awesome. Okay, so let me take a minute just to explain just like a little bit like who I am and explain the game I'm playing here. My name's Greg, also known as Blazer. I've known Jaw for about a year. She's been a great friend, so I definitely wanted to help out with this charity stream. So I really want to first of all thank everybody who's donated so far during the so far during the weekend. I've got the last block here to finish things out, and I'm trying to think about a game I want to do. I know Jala enjoys virtual novels. I know that she enjoys a tactical battle game. So, and I wanted to also kind of give some credit to an indie game that hadn't gotten a lot of press. So this kind of seemed the combination for all those problems. This game is called Sunrider. It's a combination, as I just said, virtual novel, space tactical battle game. Very unique. Let me also know, by the way, guys, how my volume is. Oh, here you go. I see the question. Okay. 1 second, folks. This is I'm totally new at doing this. I've been podcasting for 2 years, but I'm not good at doing this. Alright. Let me know how that is, folks, please. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going to talk about the game just for a second here, because most of it's going to be explained in the opening here. This takes place in the far future, about 10,000 years or so, I guess. The game doesn't really actually say. Humanity is the only race like in the galaxy. And there was a large human empire. Recently, there was a civil war. There's now two big factions in the Cold War: a dictatorship and a democracy. And you belong to a neutral planet that's trying to protect their neutrality. So they just launched a very sophisticated cruiser known as Sunrider. And you have been appointed the captain of that ship, and that's how the game starts. This game is actually available in 2 parts. There's actually 2 games for this. It was originally a Kickstarter game, came out a couple years ago. The last part of it came out earlier this year. This game is called Mask of Acredius, and it's actually free on Steam. It wasn't always free, but it is free now. The catch is that this is a big to be continued, because this only covers like half the game. Hello, Jal. Thanks for taking around for a little bit. I appreciate it. I know how dead tired you are. You're probably more tired than I am, so. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this game's free, so if you want to check it out on Steam, Steam, there's no investment of that. However, if you want part 2 to see how the story ends, Liberation Day, that's $25. That's how they get you. However, that does go on sale occasionally, so, despite appearances, this is not a dating sim. It does have some anime flair to it, but this is not a dating sim. There is an offshoot game called Sunrise Academy that uses the same characters. That is a dating sim, but this is not it. There are choices that you make during the game, as any good virtual novel does, that will affect the game and the ending. However, the one romance option in this game is fixed. You cannot change that. You're automatically predetermined to be with a certain girl. It's one of the few complaints that I have like of the game. Unfortunately, it can't really be helped. But yeah, anyway. So like I said, I've podcasted for quite a bit, but this is my first time doing streams. So please let me know if how the volume is and everything else. I have no Chromebook set up next to me to monitor the chat, so I'll try to answer any questions as I go along here. So with that, let's get into it. So we're gonna start a new game here, and as you can see, this is in 2 parts. And there's no text during the regular game. There's no voice during the regular game. There's only voice during the battle scenes, which is in English. Curious enough, the sequel does have Japanese voices, but this version doesn't. Ferg, hey, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Jala Ferg is actually the person who got me to meet you eventually, kind of a weird 6 degree separation thing. So, but anyway, like any good combat game, you are allowed to set your difficulty level, and you can do this on the fly, which thank God, because this game gets very, very difficult. Like very shortly in. The options are pretty standard for for combat. I'm going to leave this on the captain level to start with. I may be changing that because I'm a wimp and I suck at these kinds of games as we go along, here. But anyway, as I said, because there's no voice, I'm just going to go ahead and read the text to you guys, just for the purposes of, like, speed and that kind of stuff. But all right, let's get into it. This part is pretty clear. The story takes place we live today in a universe reminiscent but vastly different from our own. Everything is clicked through, so humanity spread to the four corners of the galaxy, subjugating all life. We become the dominant species throughout the stars. Yet we are far from secure. We war bruised the northern quadrant of the galaxy. Packed people's alliance has toppled the once mighty new empire. Led by a mysterious individual known only as the Venser Arcadius, Pack seeks to subjugate the galaxy under its new world order. Distant from the brewing clouds of war, the neutral world of Sierra seems safely approaching Pack's war machine. It's on this quiet world where our journey begins. The game is a bit slow. There is a little bit of text to get through before we get to our first battle scene. So I just beg your indulgence for a few minutes here, as we go through this. Yeah, Wisecraft, it is kind of presented as a harem game, but it's not. If you look at it on Steam, it's definitely kind of given that wrong impression. It's most definitely a virtual novel slash battle game. And like I said, this game is very unique, and I think it'd be right up Zhao's alley, which is like double motivation, like we wanted to cover it. So, if anybody hasn't actually played this, please let me know, because this is a pretty unknown game. Shield leaned forward in his seat and spoke to his pilot. The pilot was obscured by the seat, and Shield could only hear the brilliant voice humming to the tiny radio. How much further until we get there? Just a moment now. Can't wait until you meet your girl, can you, sir? I haven't seen Ava since we were in high school. I doubt she remembers me. The commander? Psh, not her. I mean the Sunrider, the newest ship in the fleet. Here, let me turn the ship around and give you a view. Shield leaned against his window and laid his eyes on the Sunrider. Colossal inside, but still sleek-looking, Shield found to his liking. The behemoth vessel struck a deadly image, like a poised arrowhead at the ready. Aye there, have a look at her. So advanced that the brass needed to train a new line of officers just to fly her. She looks like a fine vessel. Just hang tight, Captain. It won't be long now. Shuttle continued its docking approach. Shield set sight at the shuttle near the Sunrider and docked. After exiting the shuttle, Shields walked through the airlock and into the Sunrider's hangar. Captain on deck. Welcome aboard, Captain. First Officer Ava Carencia, reporting for duty. And like I said, like any virtual novel, you have a ton of choices to make in the game. Some are more important than others. What's nice about this, it's like if you play game 2, you can either import a save, or you can simply just pick. I did these decisions to go ahead to go ahead and play version 2. So I'm gonna take over. So I've already beat the game. Obviously, I'm just gonna handle this like I would myself in real life with these choices. So I'd like to be friendly, so let's be friendly. We'll pick the Flag at Ease commander option. Give me a report Sunrider status. We've been working for the past 2 years testing your systems. Sorry, past 2 weeks testing your systems. She's prepped to go. Plain your words, sir. Good. It sounds like High Command wants us out of here ASAP. All right. I'm gonna skip some of the optional stuff just for the purpose of speeding this along. Let's move on. What's next on our agenda? First, a tour of the ship. Oh, good. As you notice, at Sunrider's hangar, we can store up to 12 riders here. Riders are this game's version of mechs. In the tactical battles beside the ship, you're also going to command riders, which are the mechs with their pilots. So. Yeah, Wisecraft. If you play this part, I can definitely say that I can definitely say part two is better. Like I said, it is expensive. That's how they get you because this part's free. But they added in Japanese voices. The graphics are even better. There's a really cool time paradox alternate ending option, which you can play at the end of that game, like after you beat it. So like really good. So even better. So I like this a lot. But part two is like even better than what this is. I don't see any riders here. Where are they now? I won't be receiving them until Wednesday. Once they're here, though, you'll be able to access them in order equipment trade cheats here. This is an interactive map of the Sunrider. You can use it to navigate around the ship. We're going to head up to the bridge above us on deck 1. Try using the map to navigate there. Make sure you click on the deck 1 tab first. So this is the map screen. As the game goes on, you're going to be able to pick different options of the ship. If there's somebody there to talk to you, you'll see their icon lit up there for you. That's early in the game. There's not much to do. There's the 3 decks. Deck 0 is the top deck with a bridge, captain's quarter, sick bay, mess hall, etc. is. Deck 1's cargo. The bridge is on deck 1. Engineering, research and development. Deck 2 is the hangar. As you can see, our first officer, Ava, is here on the bridge, so we click on her to advance the plot. This is the Sunrider's main bridge. This is where you'll be commanding the ship. It's a pretty fancy star map in the middle. You can use that map to plot our course like warp to other systems. I'll also usually be here if you ever need me. Okay, again, click on engineering to get things going. This is the tour after all. This is engineering. The ship's main reactor located here. We can also use the lab to research and conduct new equipment. Unfortunately, the research lab's not yet open. That's also going to be available on Wednesday. Correct. I think the Wednesday joke's kind of a reference to Star Trek, First Contact, how the ship, the Enterprise, was launched but wasn't commissioned, and everything's being installed on Thursday. So I think this is an inside joke to that, because the Sunrider is brand new. She's been launched, but she's not yet commissioned. So none of our systems and everything are fitted out on her yet. Off to the mess hall. The graphics are very good. The soundtrack also is very good. I've got the music down soft. Let me know if you want me to adjust the music volume. But there's some very good combat music as we go along here in the game. This is the ship's mess hall. We can come down here to eat, relax after work. Sounds good to me. He doesn't have much to say at this point. Captain's quarters. This is a nice room. Finally, these are your personal quarters. Looks like I moved up in life. Wow, it's almost like a loft in Sierra City. Please don't mess up your room too much, Captain. I've already got some ideas on how to redecorate it. You can come up here to access your personal logs and the material. Furthermore, if a member of the crew needs your help with something, they'll be waiting outside your door. You can use your map to walk around the ship. You're encouraged to interact with your crewmates like whenever possible. Alright, a happy ship makes for a strong ship. And that concludes the tour. Like I said, I'll be in the bridge most of the time, so you can come to me if you need help. What's next? I'm afraid we have to cut the formalities short, Captain. Like I said, Command wants us at a dry dock as soon as possible. We're scheduled for our first live engine test. We'll be sailing port shortly and making one loop around the moon. Fine to me. Let's return to the bridge and see what the Sunrider is capable of. Buttons. Like most virtual novels, you just use the keyboard or the mouse to advance things. You have in the corner of the screen. I don't think you can see it very well. You have your usual skip and auto functions, which is handy for the skipping past text if you've already played past an area. Standard virtual novel stuff. I'm just using the enter key to advance everything, and then the mouse actually selects things. This is the virtual novel part, of course. Space combat that could be a lot more complicated. And yes, buttons. So. Alright, this is Captain speaking. Man your stations, activate the main reactor and light the engines. Momentarily, so we'll begin a live test of our engines by sailing port and making one round to the moon. We're into orange alert as soon as we clear out port. Raise shields and are scampering possible hostilities. Orange alerts is this game's equivalent of yellow alert from Star Trek. I know it's just a test, but keep your guard up. I want everyone to be on their fleet in case we run into problems. And of course, being in a virtual novel, you know there's going to be problems. Main reactor coming away, Captain. Power is increasing. Wake our lady up, Ava. We're getting out of here. Aye, sir. Helmsman, light the engines. Engineering ports the reactors is working within parameters. Power is increasing the engines. Blast off in 3, 2. The hell was that? Checking status. Engineering ports the reactor core still stable. No explosion reported. Flying either deck 0 or 2. Captain, the only place that blast could come from, like, is outside. Outside? As in, Captain, packed warp signals are detected. What? Missile boats, they jumped in right under our noses. Red alert, cancel the engine test. Aye, Captain, all hands, battle stations. This is not a drill. It's turning out to be one hell of a maiden flight. Yeah, but what's our weapon status? Limited, the Vanguard cannon's still offline. We have flak turrets, saviors, and a few shots of hell darts. Captain, you're not seriously thinking of taking the Sunrider into battle, are you? We haven't even completed an engine test, much less like any weapons checks. No time like a present, Ava. And from the sound of things, I don't think Paxton wait for us to finish our tests. Get the ship operational double time. Aye, sir. Helmsman, all powered engines. Warning, we have about one enemy. An enemy missile frigate took aim at the Sunrider. Captain Shields gritted his teeth as the Sunrider's engine sparked back to life, painfully slowly. Ava! Simultaneously, the frigate launched a swarm of missiles at the Sunrider. Her engines roared to life, lurching the ship forward. The missile struck the dry dock supports exactly as the Sunrider flew out of the resulting fireball. Behind it, the dry deck collapsed in a chaos of steel and fire. Let's see if I can adjust the volume here, folks. Sorry, it gets louder like in this part. Let's see. No, I can't do that. Now, when I get to a choice, I'll save it into like just the music. Captain Shields braved to see a sigh of relief while Ava looked utterly unaffected by the pearl they were just in. We're in the clear. Sunrider's joining the flight. Fire weapons, take those bastards out. Okay, here's the first combat part of the game. Okay, pretty standard tactical battle option here. Hey George, glad you can make it for a little bit. Mic volume needs to be increased. Okay, one sec, folks. Let's try this. Alright, folks, let me know how that is. Welcome to Tactical Screen Captain. From here, you can issue orders to the crew during battle. In front, you see the battle grid. This grid shows where friendlies and enemies are positioned on the battlefield. You may click and drag the left mouse button around and move the camera on the battle grid. Finally, you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. I'm going to skip this part. This is just simply how to issue commands. Moving attack and expands energy. Pack units are red. Our units are blue. You guys know this stuff. Okay, first battle. So it's pretty easy as far as the options. The options like in the shits. Like in the ships go. So, these enemy ships. Clicking on them will give you some information on their stats. You have 4 hit points, 100 points of shield. Basic stats down here. Up here, the top is orders. As you perform successful battle maneuvers and win battles, you gain command points. The better you do in combat, the more command points you earn. If you finish battles without damage, finish them fast, blow up ships, that kind of stuff, you earn more command points. Command points are used later on to unlock certain order abilities.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
Here's the Sunrider. As you can hear, there are some English voices during the battle scenes. The ship's pretty heavily armed. There's 5 weapon systems available to you. Each weapon system has its pros and cons. You need to really match up what weapons is best used against what kind of ship as you go through the combat. So, and this also shows here if you want to move the ship. Well, you can see over here that we have a total of. Let's see, where's it show the command points? I don't think it's showing command points. Well, I know you have like 90 command points though, so so you can decide. You can either move, shoot, or move and shoot. You really can't do both. Both energy points. I'm sorry, that's what they're in this part. Lasers are long range weapons. These are your longest ranges. You can see on here the hit percentages of the ships. 80% in this case, like you fire the laser beams like we're currently positioned at right now. Enemy ships have shields and armor. Certain weapons do better against shields. Certain weapons do better against armor. So there's really kind of mixing and matching here as to what weapons like are best used, are best most effective like against ships. Assault guns are medium range weapons. Not very good against armor. They can also be used to shoot down missiles. Kinetics are very powerful, but they're powerful at their close range. Later on, we can buy rockets. The rocket system is a long-range projectile weapon. Think of it as a torpedo. You can upgrade your ship as you go through the game by spending command points to do more damage, have more missiles, that kind of stuff. And we have one missile to start with, which is a barrage of guided missiles at the enemy. We only have one like right now. So I'm going to go ahead. I have go ahead and open things up. Oh, I'm sorry. The blue bar is your command points. I have 100 command points. So I can do both a laser and a missile right now without moving. So I'm going to start battle like a missile. 90% chance to hit. Click on this guy right here. You'll see the arch.
Firing hell dart missiles.
And away they go. Good hit.
Solid, Captain.
Now let's use our lasers to finish this guy off.
Target locked. The enemy has taken damage.
Okay, we don't have any energy points left, so our turn's done. Just click on back end turn. Now they go. You can click past this. I'm just like letting this go for the first time, like so you guys see can see the graphics. Okay.
Awaits orders.
Let me get a. Let's try laser first.
Charge Trinities. Fire. On target.
About half damage. Assault cannons are only 15% chance. I'm not gonna assault 15% chance to hit. I'm not gonna bother try. We're gonna move the Sunrider instead.
The sun. We will engage the enemy face to face.
More missiles.
Our hull is beginning to fracture.
There's no shields on the ship, but the hull damage rating is like pretty good. So
Yes, Captain.
let's see if we can finish this guy off.
Charge Trinities. Fire. On target.
Ah, almost. 19 hit points left. Not much chance to hit the assault cannons, but I'll try.
Ordnance.
Yep,
We have
it worked.
spotted the enemy.
Cool. She's down. And that's the first battle. So as you can see here, this is your performance rating. You earn command points, like I said, based upon how fast the combat was completed, how much damage you did to the enemy, how much money you have to spend yourself to repair the ship, and so on. So we get 336 command points after this first battle. So back to the virtual novel parts. Take a drink here. Our forces are pushing the remaining pack units back. The pack frigates are no longer a threat. Join the rest of our fleet. Let's pitch into the map-up operation. Aye, Captain. 2 missile frigates down, hardly a scratch. Not bad for my first command, huh, Ava? Charge up Trinities again. Let's give the rest of those missile frigates a parting gift to get the warp out of zero. Aye, Captain. Charging Trinities. I must have been trying to warp in missile frigates and take our ships out. So we can respond. Stream's going fine, George. I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, after all, this is the first time doing this, and this is in the awesome desktop role-playing session that Gary Cole and the others did is hard to follow up on, but it's fun. I do really like this game. Thank you for sticking around for a bit also, Jala. I'm curious to know if this game. I'm curious to know how I did with trying to guesstimate a game that you might like. Given how small the attacking force was, though, I'd say the entire operation was alert. New contacts on scanner. More missile frigates? No, it's not like anything I've ever seen before. Sweet mother of God. What is that thing, Ava? I don't recall Pact having anything that colossal. I'm just getting intel from HQ. It's the Pact Super Destroyer, a Super Dreadnought class warship, Legion. Over 3 kilometers in length, armed with enough guns to take down a fleet 3 times our size by itself. That thing's Venjar Katie's personal flagship. HQ has issued general retreat. All units are to fall back. The Prime Minister's office has been advised to issue an immediate unconditional surrender. Retreat? It's over already? Warning, I'm detecting a passive power surge coming from it. Wait, brace for impact. That's not good. What disgusting firepower. Battleships galling to the Behemoth and the Behemoth Maiden have been sunk. The Fearless has sustained severe damage. Hull breach report in Section 34A. Our port trinities are no longer operational. Break away, our ship doesn't stand a chance against that. The enemy warship is powering its weapons again. Report! The warship's nuked Sierra City with that last shot. I'm still trying to figure out the scope of the damage, but unbelievable. To use a weapon of that magnitude on a civilian target. Only 1 million casualties have been lost. Civilians have been lost. All contacts have been lost with our civilian and military leadership. The rest of the Sierra Space Force is scattering. We're gonna get overwhelmed if we don't get out of here. What are your orders, Captain? Captain! The Sunrider began to pound as more enemies arrived. Shield's wiped sweat off his brows and saw his hand was soaked. The pounding wasn't coming from the enemy, it was his own heart. Fall back. Fall back. Warp to the nearest safe harbor. Understood. Navigator, punch in the fallback coordinates in the computer. Spool up the warp with the warp drive. Looks like I heard to jump. Shields took a final look at his burning homeworld. This wasn't the end. He was indeed back, no matter the cost. Warp out in 3, 2, warp. So that's pretty much the prologue of the game. Most of your option to tactical combat choices really begin after this point. And this is also like we're gonna pick up like extra characters, but oh, thanks to the support, guys. Like I said, podcasting one thing, doing this is kind of like something else different. I'm sorry we're trying to talk so fast here. Also, part of it's my new habit, and the other part of it just because I know that the virtual novelist part is a little bit slow. So I'm just trying to get to what I consider to be the best parts of the game, aka like more tactical space combat, so you can see ships go boom. Anyway, Shields at his office, like writing his daily log. It's been a week since the fall of Sierra. Despite our best efforts, we have been unable to regroup with the rest of Sierra Space Force. The crew is starting to fear that we may be the only ones who got out of that massacre in one piece. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to believe that too. I don't know what we're going to do or what our next step to take. All I know, like, is that we're going to be alone from here now. The doorbell interrupted Shield's thoughts. Come in. Captain, any news of the fleet? None. The crew's beginning to get worried. We've been doing nothing but scanning it the past week. If Pack Force finds us, we're sitting ducks here. Alright, choice time again. Again, this pretty much affects your relationship with her. I think it's pretty obvious as you go through the game what choices affect character relationships, which can have impacts upon the game in tactical ways, or versus which choices are actually matter as far as the actual gameplay. The gameplay would be, and yeah, George, you would be. That would be like a good. That would be a good game. Thanks for checking this game out. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, this game is very unique. I'm a sucker for games that blend genres, and having a virtual novel slash tactical combat game was right up my alley. This is why I kickstarted it, I kickstarted it back in 2014. As good as game one is, I think game two is even better. And like I said, this game's free on Steam, so like no harm if you check it out. You just gotta pay $25 if you want to see how the story ends. Anyway, let's do the first choice. Long-range gainers not show any serious signatures. What's left of our government surrendered and was resolved 6 days ago. Most likely, what's left of the Serious Space Force has either gone rogue or been impressed like into the Pack fleet. Yeah, but tell me something. What's a ship without a flag? Sir? Well, a pirate ship. Again, got a choice here. This you can kind of do like a good arc and a bad arc as you go through the game, as whether or not you want shields to be kind of a bad, ruthless, the end justify the means character, or if you want to try to be true to his values, true to his beliefs, try to maintain like the integrity of Zero, like even though like his world fell, that kind of stuff. Again, it's pretty standard anime stuff, but the character development as you go through the game like is pretty good, and there are some. There are some nice choices. I probably should say one more thing. This game, despite the fact that it has anime characters, like I said earlier, there's not a dating sim. There's no nudity or anything or anything like that. I'd get this game rating a PG-13 as far as that goes. There's a little bit of language, a little bit suggestive themes. Nothing really that a teenager like going to be able to handle. Like I said, the one romance in the game is kind of forced on you, and the sexual scenes are just kind of like typical fade to black stuff. So this is definitely not like a hentai game or anything else like that. All right, so we're gonna pick the good option here for this. I wasn't suggesting that return to privacy. Remember, Ava, the Sunrider will always be carrying the flag of Zero. So what are you suggesting? Pac won't get away like what they did to our home. We're gonna take the fight to them. We've just our one ship? We'll find allies. We're not the only neutral world to have been conquered by them. We'll find others like us, build a fleet together, and then we take our planets one by one. I suppose you've already got a plan. And again, it's kind of implied, but I'll give you guys a little bit of advanced knowledge. Ava's an old friend of his. They worked together in student council back when they were in school, and she's a couple years older than him, so she went to the space academy like where he did. He was interested in her at like one point, but she's very cold, methodical. Kind of a perfect first officer, actually, like a kind of a great like yin like with yang, as far as that goes. What country are you from, just out of curiosity? I saw you mention that before in the past that you were outside. So I was just curious. But yeah, I mean, like, if you want a dating game, there's plenty of those on Steam, like already as there is. So I appreciate the fact this game's only PG-13. The artwork I think is actually very good on this. Remember, this is a Kickstarter game. It's an indie game, so it's like it's a very very minimal budget. That's why this game didn't have any voices during the actual virtual novel part. Game 2 fixes that. Just like old times, Ava. It's a good thing they put you as your first officer. I don't even want to imagine how much trouble you'd cause. It's just like we're here to clean up after you. Come on now, is that how you remember me from high school? Well, I do recall that you were certainly one of the most frustrating youths for a student council president to have to deal with. I remember the time that you installed an anti-gravity device in the student council room. It was possible to get him clean up afterwards. That little thing. Come on, you had a good laugh afterwards, didn't you? No. In the meantime, what are your orders? We'll warp to the nearest neutral planet of Tideria. Chances are, after the fall of Zero, they'll be more than likely to be jittery about Pact. Understood. The ship will be prepared to warp at your command. And then again, you can ask some personal questions about her and whatnot. I'll just go through the Sunrider stuff like real quick. I won't speak this part to save my voice. Okay, here she's talking about the cash system. This is how like you can do side missions in this game if you want to. There's a main plot and there's also secondary missions that you can do, which again kind of increases the value of the gameplay. You know, these missions help you earn money as well as also doing well in combat, and you turn around and use that money to upgrade your ship, which becomes very critical later on in the game. Because like I said, those space battles, they get wicked hard. About halfway through the game, I had to turn the difficulty down, almost down to the lowest setting, just to be able to make it through the game. Yep. She's just talking about the contracts that you can do to be able to be able to earn money to upgrade the ship and keep you like in fighting order. And then you try to ask about how she's doing personally. She still has her cold iron exterior to you. So let's get on with things. Okay, off to the ship option again. Oh. Yeah, this game was actually produced by Japanese. It was actually produced by a Japanese team called Love in Space. This game, the sequel, and the dating sim offshoot, Sunrider Academy, are the only games I'm aware of right now. Are the only games I'm aware of right now that they've actually produced. This is, like I said, it's very curious that they have the battle voices in English, but the second game is Japanese voices for the actual anime part. It's a very weird hybrid mix. Mostly Japanese people work in this game. There were some Americans on the staff. The music, for example, is all Japanese. You can tell the artwork is, but the text is very clearly written in English first. Game 2 also has the option to be able to pick Japanese versus English text if you want to as well. Also, and Ferg and George talking about my hentai. I do enjoy some hentai games, okay? As long as well done. But anyway, let's move on here. We don't have anybody else on the ship yet, so our options for what to do is limited. Later on in the game, you'll be able to go to talk to people, go into engineering and research and development to be able to upgrade your ship and make upgrades, that kind of stuff. So let's go to the bridge to advance things. Okay. Here's the galaxy map, and you can see the choices here, places that you can go to. Right now, this being this early in the game, but thank you, Jala, for the support. I appreciate it. You can click. I'm using the mouse here to move this. Like I said, most of this keyword operated. The mouse is definitely easiest to use for the galaxy map and also for the space combat battles. You can click on Sierra, your home world, to get some information on it. It just talks about how this world's currently off limits, because under the pact occupation. Our only choice to go to right now is this system that our first officer mentioned, Tideria. As mentioned earlier, the Sunrider was forced to leave before she was fully commissioned. There's still a lot of non-working systems and parts on the ship, so getting the ship finished is definitely top priority. So let's head off. So let's head off. All hands, is the Captain Commander speaking. We've moved to jump space to neutral world of Tideria. Assume jump stations and await further orders and drop out. The jump drive is functioning as expected, Captain. Course as green, on your word. Warp. Warp complete, Captain. We're arriving in the mining world of Tideria. What kind of help do you think we'll be able to get here? Resources and supplies, at least. There's a big space mining operation going on around the rings of the planet. I might want to hold that thought. I'm detecting unknown vessels. Flying intercept course for us. Flag? I'm not finding them on any of the flag registries. There's a lot of naval nautical terms here, just even in Star Trek. Flag, sink, that kind of stuff. Damn, pirates. Red alert, ray shields, power weapons. We're being hailed. This is the Power Rider Havoc. Lower your shields and surrender your cargo. Stand down. This is an armed warship of the Sierra Space Force. We will not hesitate to open fire if you approach. Sierra Space Force, huh? Your ship will make a lovely addition to my powered fleet. After we dealt with you, of course. Boys, rough 'em up. Hey, but what's the situation? 2 pirate riders inbound fast, both infantry class. There's 1 more bomber class rider leading them, designation Havoc. Also, 2 pirate destroyers are approaching. Estimated time until arrival, 10 minutes. Let's try to end this before the destroyers get here. Concentrate all firepower on the lead pirate rider. Besides, does she just look like a little girl? Maybe a little show of force will put her in her place. Captain, please don't understand this. So the enemy? Okay. Battle 2 here. This one's gonna be harder. Heavily outnumbered, Captain. What's your orders? Concentrate on the lead bomber. Those pirates think nothing about nothing but themselves. Once Cassette realizes they're in business, she'll probably back off. Understood, Captain. Let's hope this goes as planned. Objective: destroy the Havoc. Each battle will have different objectives and different win conditions. Your first officer will give you important information as to what's important to be able to win that battle as you go along. As you can see here, because we earned command points in the first battle, some of these special order options are now available. Go forward, we'll boost your aim and damage ratings to all your ships, 750 command points. Repair drones, same amount of command points, will restore half your ship's health. All guard, again 750 command points, will boost your defense and evasion. And finally, the most powerful weapon available on your ship, the Vanguard Cannon. This is a powerful cannon that shoots off in an arc across the entire map, pretty much destroys everything it touches. 800 damage that can't be avoided. It takes a whopping 2,500 command points to fire though, so we're not going to be able to use that bad boy for quite a while. I may show it to you later on in the game as a little up to save, just because it's so freaking cool to watch that fire. But let me just make a save here, just in case. Okay. Very funny. That Jala and my. That's cute. Okay, she said take out the bomber first. So we have here 2 grunts, and then we also have the Havoc coming in for us with the corvettes. I'm sorry, destroyers. There's destroyers like in the back. I try to soften me up a little bit by taking out one of these grunts. We're going to try to get a little bit closer.
All ahead, full.
And 70% hit on the lasers.
Commencing fire. Confirmed hit.
Good hit, almost destroyed. And that's all we can do on this turn. Here comes the pain.
Our hull is beginning to fracture.
We did not have a chance to make repairs from that last battle either, so Sunrider just already hurt.
Beginning to fracture. Sections 32, 16, and 2 have been compromised. The enemy has missed. Hull breaches on deck 0.
Damage report. We're bending air in 4 sections. Our systems are to capacity. How did so many missiles get through? Are the gunners blind, Ava? We're still recovering from zero, Captain. The Sunriders are giving her all. Now's our chance. Take their engines out, but leave their ship intact. We'll board and cut down the crew hand to hand. You're rather persistent like a little girl, aren't you? Yeah, you kind of make fun of her the whole game through. And she does not like that one bit. Yes? You, kill them all, but leave the captain for me. He's mine! Captain, please do not promote the enemy. Damn, just one problem after another. Eh? The cavalry's arrived! What the? Who are you? A hero of justice. Looks like I could use a hand there. Don't worry, my blackjack. It's what take care of these guys in a flash. She's flying a mercenary rider licensed by the United Mining Guild captain. Probably hired security for the mining operation Tadira. Do you think we can trust her? Doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Alright, Power the Blackjack, let's see what you've got. No problem. By the way, did you know about repeating attacks? Some weapons like assault rifles don't deal much damage, they shoot multiple times a single attack. It's a good way to deal with reliable damage against units of high evasions like riders. Watch out though, they're totally useless against intact units of armor like bombers and capital ships. Of course, you punch lots of holes in their armor with a big gun first, even though a pea shooter would mess them up good. And then she's talking about how to find out the armor rating like on a ship. What I was talking about earlier, like, you know, certain weapons are more effective against certain kinds of targets. Alright, so we got some help here. You can zoom out to see more of the battle map, and here she is here at the top. I love this music, by the way. This is one of my favorite pieces like from the game. Let's see if we can finish this thing up.
Target locked. We have struck the enemy.
Okay. Now, let's fly them. Now, let me go over to her.
I hear ya loud and clear.
Let's see. I need to focus on the Havoc first and foremost.
Putting the pedal to the metal.
72% chance miss over the hit.
Go, go, go!
77% chance.
Forward and onward.
Alright.
Forward and onward.
Let him fly.
Massacre, I tell ya. Absolute massacre.
As you can see, not very much damage there. Missiles are not very effective against that target. So
Issue your command.
let's use our missiles then. See if we can finish off this guy.
Enemy will be neutralized.
Good
The
hit.
attack is successful.
All right, that's all we can do on this turn.
I'll burn 'em all.
Okay, Jaw. Thanks for thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Breach is on deck 0.
Unleash firestorm.
Our systems are catastrophic.
And they're still focusing on the Sunrider. This is not good.
She's breaking apart, Captain. The enemy attack is unsuccessful.
All right.
I'm here, Captain.
Now, you see here this red circle like around it. That means that you move it. That means if you move into that, the enemy gets a counterattack on you. The same thing happens to you, like an enemy moves like in your range. We know missiles are not going to be like very effective against her. So we want to try to find a weapon that will be effective against her. Let's see how much damage lasers do.
Gonna light this place up. All for one. and
Decent
one
hit.
for all.
Now open up like the assault guns.
Give 'em hell, Captain. More where that
Not
came
much
from.
there for that. Okay.
Yes, Captain.
We have to get closer, unfortunately, like, even though I don't want to do that. Let's move up here,
We will engage the enemy face to face.
and let's fire our kinetics. Oh, not very much chance to hit with that's though, like pretty low though. Ah, I'll have to use lasers.
Charge Trinities. Fire. The attack is successful.
All right, let's see if we can hold out. good.
She's breaking apart, Captain.
Oh, hey there, Oaken. Yeah, for you and anybody else who joined in late, this is Sunrider. The first of 2 Sunrider games that's available on Steam. This is a combination virtual novel slash space tactical battle game. We're in the space tactical battle phase like right now. It's anime, but not too heavy anime. I mean, the girls look anime, but the text is very well written. And also the fact that this game's actually free on Steam right now. Of course, if you want to see how the game ends, you gotta buy part 2, which is $25, but, you know, hey. Okay, we're pretty close to her now.
Ready to roll.
I'm gonna try first doing here the pulse guns on her.
Devastation at the speed of light.
Good hit.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Now, we have enough points to do that again.
Gonna light this place up. More where that came from.
All right, the Sunrider should be able to finish her off.
The Sunrider is at your disposal, Captain.
Let's try kinetics.
Initiating.
Beautiful, good hits. Yeah, these guys aren't worth it. Fall back. Enemy ships are bugging out. We got them. Whew, that sure was exciting. We'll open up our hangar bay. You have permission to dock, Blackjack. And Diane, to explain yourself. Roger that. Coming aboard. So you get more points if you force enemy ships to surrender. So it's definitely to your advantage to try to force them to do that. To avoid destroying them, they can help it. Not bad repair costs. Got some good command points that time. We have enough command points to be able to use most of our special abilities. Like we go to the next battle. By the way, you can change difficulty on the fly here. So if you get into a battle situation that you find to be too tough, there's no shame in lowering the difficulty. As Wisegraph said earlier, this game does get very tough, like later on in it. And I'm a veteran at playing games like this. at least the tactical battle parts of it. Okay, story time again. Pew pew pew. Yes, lots of pewing going on here in my so. Yeah, Allison, I noticed that she's been around for most of the streams. I think she was here like more than I was. But and yes, many thanks to people like for checking in, like on things. I may tab out here a little bit to see. To see where we are at donations, because I'm curious to see if anything's come in recently. But 17 people. I didn't expect that many people to be watching. Cool. Anyway, so this is a Saga. She's definitely the stereotypical, definitely waifu, hyper-go-lucky, energetic. Doesn't care about anything except just like you're picking fights and having fun character. Again, like, you know the type. If you know any of the typical stereotypes that anime games have. Thanks for letting me know that, George. I'll tab out here. I'll tab out here like in a moment and check. That sure was hairy. I didn't even think it was pirates. So we're picking a military ship. Stop it there, pirates. You're gonna have to search for weapons. Again, you got a choice. This affects your relationship. Like the two girls. Obviously, one choice will make one girl happy. Another girl not quite so happy. We don't care about Ava too much in this game because she's being like real, you know what. So we're gonna side against her here. Captain, Military Protocol Section 932B clearly states that all. I'm Captain Kato Shields, the assault carrier's Sunrider. Excuse my first officer, Commander Ava Crescencia. She's not as bad as she's not as bad as she's like she seems at first. Burn. Who are you? Asaga Karan, power to the Blackjack. Thanks for the help out there. Don't worry, those guys are nothing. So what exactly are we doing out there? I can't imagine a lone rider operating out there for no reason. Oh, nothing, just keep the spaceway safe. Safe? Dun da da! Coming to rescue to where the weaker oppose. It's hero justice, the vanquished, the vanguard, or the innocent. For love, freedom, and just a little for freedom, and just a little bit of money on the side. It's a saga of the Blackjack. Yeah, Ava has no idea how to respond. Let me guess, you're a freelancer. I guess you could call me that. The space around here is pretty dangerous. The mine unit's been paying to beat up any pirates around here. Easier said than done, though. These guys are hard to kill the cockroaches. Again, you can talk to her to find out some information about her, what's going on around here, etc. For purposes of keeping things moving along, we're just gonna advance the plot. Hey, you guys are part of the former Sierra Space Force, huh? That's right. Why don't we join forces for a while? From the look of things here, you see an assault carrier without any riders. Help me take care of these pirates and I'll join you guys as Sunrider's first rider. Captain, we don't know if we can trust this girl. We've only just met her. And then again, you got a choice here to make. Again, we're siding against. So we're siding against our first officer here. I knew you were going to say that. I'm glad we agree, Captain. For now, the Sunrider, like he's repairs and supplies. We'll make our way to Tadira's dock there. Then we'll set our next course of action. Oh, I know someone who can help us with that. Shigara has a workshop at Tadira. She'll be able to fix your ship in no time. Shigara? Friend of yours? Uh-huh, she's a genius when it comes to technology. Alright, your friend can help us. So we can head to her workshop. Ava and I are going to head to the bridge now. You should stay here with your ship. We'll call you on the comm when he comes up. Understood, Captain. Yeah, this community has been definitely awesome. I cannot believe the 700 donations that came in. I remember Jala's GoFundMe stood when this weekend stream started $2,500. So everything earned after that point has been just because of the streaming. I can't believe you're seriously going to let Claire stay on board. What's the matter, Ava? Nothing, it's just, ugh. Anyway, what are we waiting for? The quicker we get to Tadiri, the less thing to worry about a fleet of power ships whipping around us. Just use the star map and Sunrider to workshop. I've already put its coordinates on the computer, so it should be fine without any problems. This is Sunrider. Requesting permission to dock. Welcome to the Stardust Bakery. Bakery? Didn't Saga say this was a workshop? I knew we shouldn't have trusted her. We offer cupcakes, cream puffs, strawberry cakes, and various muffins. Cream puff sounds very good right now, actually. And we might just do starship repairs as well. It's getting weirder and weirder by the minute. If I can just come on board, I'll be able to survey the extended repairs and give you a quote. How's that? All right, sure. I think we have a friend of yours. They're waiting in the hangar too. Hey, Shigara, I'm back home. Ah, and you brought friends. Uh-huh, this is Captain Kato Shields, the starship Sunrider, and that lady's first officer, Ava Crescencia. Ugh. It's nice to meet you. You must be Shigara. Shigara Lynn's Ashes is my phone name, but Asuka calls me that. So, as you may possibly have guessed by the music and by the way the characters presented, this is your love interest in the game. This is the girl that the girl that the story forces you to have romance with. It's really it's really the one thing I kind of have a complaint about. Even this is not a virtual, even though this isn't this is an anime, some option about like if you wanted to have romance with her or not would have been nice. But anyway, she's the stereotypical shy, quiet, meek but very smart type. So again, optional stuff you can talk to her about here. I'm just going on with things to advance the plot. Most of the damage seems to be out at hall. It shouldn't be too hard to repair. Now I think you're underestimating things. Sunrider's top-of-the-line military vessel. It's not going to be a scraping meteorite impact from mining ship. Don't worry, Captain. Shikara is a crazy genius when it comes to technology. I've never seen a single machine that you couldn't fix. Look over there. See that? That's a busted power converter that took a lab of 12 scientists a month to make. There's no way you could fix that. I actually made this little contraption in my sleep yesterday night. I was very confused and I woke up and saw a power converter on my bed, but I think it should work perfectly for your ship. Well, that's convenient. Can you say block contrivance? What? Come on, try, Captain. I swear it'll work. Excuse me. Here we go. Well, I'll be damned. Not only does it work, the efficiency has been increased by 20%. I told you she was a genius. Yeah, why? Yeah, why, Graph? I don't think Game 1 has too much of the romance option with Shigura, but Game 2 definitely goes into it very heavy. But they do. But to be fair, they do some cool things with that later on, especially with the whole like optional game end paradox timey-wimey thing that happens. So, but I can't talk about that too much because that's spoilers. I told you she was a genius. Okay, then you can start repair as soon as possible. Do you want to go see repair work? I think I'll leave you in charge of that. I'll be in my quarters trying to find a way to write about this in my logs. Once so, Captain, I'll contact you once repairs are complete. I do like the graphics. The graphics like this game, being like an indie game and a small budget. There's some really very detailed, very nice color-looking paintings and stuff that they use in here. Yeah, I don't know too much about anime, guys. To be honest, I kind of share Gary and Cole's opinion that most of it's crap. But from what I understand, yes, those characters were strongly inspired by those girls and other girls that we have not yet met yet. I think they're from the I don't even know the name of the anime that they're from. Neon something. Like I said, my anime knowledge is extremely limited. Begin Captain's log. Sunrider has been in dry dock for the past 2 days. Repairs have gone ahead of schedule. We're back to full combat as already. That Shigara girl really is something. I wouldn't mind having her like on my engineering staff. We're about to set sail again. I'm still not sure what to do about our 2 guests, even though Ava still doesn't trust them. They've been invaluable help. I think they do well on board Sunrider. And Captain's log. Okay, so here we actually have a chance to be able to walk around the ship properly like for the first time. But so we have here. Okay, as you can see, they can talk to all 3 girls. I will talk to her first. And this is pretty much just like optional dialogue stuff. You know, asking her about herself, you know, her skills, that kind of stuff. Again, the purpose is to keep this breezy. I'm just gonna skip this like for right now. And I believe that she would give the same option in engineering. Yes. Okay. All right. To advance the plot, we need to go talk to Ava on the bridge. The ship's at your command, Captain. So, she's just kind of giving you advice like on how to be able to carry things out, woman's intuition. She does not like anybody. She does warm up though as the game goes on, to be fair, yes. But and to be fair, I should say that the romance option is forced upon you in the main game. The last game module, the Rebirth, that does that timey-wimey paradox thing I talked about, you do have a choice to you have a choice to be able to have a romance scene with the girls, including Ava. So they kind of addressed that a little bit like in that last part, and that part's included now like in game 2 if you buy it. Ship status, repairs are complete. Carry on. Okay. To advance things, we have to go to the, Oh, I thought I was ready to go. Maybe I have to talk to everybody fully in order to be able to get that option. I'll just get through this part like quickly then. She's talking about her genius. Shigara also has a rider. Her rider's pretty cool. The Liberty. It's a support ship. Very curious that this game was written mostly by Japanese people and has Japanese names, but the names of the main ship and the riders they're all English. Yeah, the Liberty's a support ship. She'll be able to her main ability is to be able to heal like other riders. Very handy like in combat. It's a very handy combat situations. Talks about her past a little bit. Okay. Let me talk to Asaga to see if I can get the game going here. Yes, that definitely is a definition like of her Y graph. Well, actually, there's a girl later on I think is probably like more to Sunday than she is, but I don't know if I'm not sure if she's going to show up in the stream, but so two of them have been friends. They have been friends like for a long time. Blah blah blah. You get the impression that Asaga is a kind of loose on the truth here. Her rider is called the Blackjack. It's a very powerful attack rider. She does very good at like melee combat too. We didn't see that like in the last battle, but she can mess shit up like of her that melee weapon like for sure. All right, you're officially on the ship. Okay, now I think the game will let me proceed. Yep, here we go. This little icon that lit up now indicates that click here to proceed with the game. Yeah, I actually like Eva like quite a bit. Sorry, you guys talking about. Sorry, never mind. Like you guys talking about an anime gay character. This is what happens like when I. So this is what happens when I, glance over the chat like every now and then. Bring up to date on our situation. Corette's power is operating from an asteroid base, sent near Tidera's moon. Even with the help of our new powers, the attack will not be easy. The base itself is built in an asteroid which the powers dug out, then reinforced their armor and decked out with weapons. The asteroid base is impervious to most conventional weaponry as a result. Not only that, but the asteroid surrounding the base will make a natural environment for ambush. Just one problem after another. Don't worry, Captain. These pirates are cowards. They're only used to fighting unarmed civilians and ragtag freelancers. They were shaking their boots once they see the Sunriders being barreling toward them. Regardless, we should prepare the Sunrider systems to the utmost before attempting any operation against the pirate's nest. This is where our new guest comes in. Oh, hello everyone. I've been working on getting the Sunrider's research and development lab operational. I'd say we're just ready to open up our doors. From now, you'll be able to allocate out funding to research new technology, Captain. Just speak in the lab, and I can get started. Sounds good, but we're gonna get the money for that. Missions. There's lots of people out there in the galaxy who need a helping hand. If we sort the problems out, they usually through judicious application of our main cannon. Then we could be paid in return. So we'll essentially be freelancing ourselves, huh? All right. I've already prepared a potential mission before you, Captain. There's a packing communication system spy near us, which has been coordinating 35% of their military efforts in the neutral rim. Normally, it would be guarded by battalion or fleet, but we hit a stroke of good luck. An ice storm delayed the arrival of the spies guarding fleet during a switchover. And now the communication spires and defend it. If we were to warp in and destroy it, we could throw a wet wrench into unpacked war efforts to the neutral rim. And not only that, the leaders of at least three neutral worlds would pay us handsomely. Hang on, Captain. I have something else for you too. There's a band of particularly nasty thugs who've been kidnapping girls from Tadir and selling them into slave trade. Like Morgaset's goons? Nah, you guys are something else. At least Gusset sticks to just killing and smuggling weapons. Human traffickers, Captain. Out here, the law is protecting human dignity. Don't amount to too much. I just got a tip from a friend in the Italian government that the raiding party has been spotted in the Astro Expense. If we get there in time, we might still be able to catch them and put them into operation for good. Captain, as much as the trafficking of innocent girls aches our collective conscience, we have to win a war against Pac. The communication spire is clearly more important than getting rid of some low-life perverts. But they're kidnapping innocents and selling them flying the slave trade. Come on, Captain. We can't just forget about that. Huh. Whatever we choose, Captain, remember times of the essence for side missions. We only have limited window of time to perform side missions, so you must choose wisely which mission to undertake. It's also your discretion to do side missions and focus on main objectives as well. That you do not want to do. Like I said, this game gets very difficult as you go along. You need all the money command points that you can get. If side mission is given to you, take it. Having said that, we only have time to be able to do one mission. So to get some player feedback here, I'm going to let you guys decide what side mission that we should tackle. Do we want to destroy the communication spire, or do we want to shut down the human trafficking operation? In the meantime, while you guys are thinking about that, I'll show you the research and development area. This is where you can spend your money that you've gotten in battle to improve the Sunrider. You basically have right now we're only limited to doing the Sunrider and the flying our 2 riders. You can click on each unit to be able to access it. It's pretty much a good idea to be able to do the Sunrider first. Over here it shows you what the rating is. What the stat is currently and how much that we improve to. How much the mark basically indicates how much the times factors to how much it costs. That it costs to be able to improve that particular area, and then the price over here is to be able to how much it costs to upgrade. And this shows you, see down here, it also shows you if you hover over there, if you hover over the cursor, how much it costs to be able to upgrade the system as you go on. And you can see it gets very expensive. So yeah, the internet's quite good here, George. I've not had any problems like this, so I'm kind of glad about that. A lot of good things you can upgrade here, folks. You can they can improve your hull, which obviously is hit points. This kinetic affects the affect your kinetic guns, your laser guns, missile. The missiles defenses improves your flak and armor. A lot of good stuff that you can do here. Let me just take a quick look out at the map, see if anything else can be done at this point. Let's see. Skirmish. I think that's how I have to go. Yeah, okay, I think it's to the side mission. Yeah, I think that's right. So, what do I want to improve in the ship to begin with? Well, you can never have too much energy, I say. So we're gonna increase our reactor to give us more energy points. This will allow us to be able to do more actions per turn, which I think is always like a good thing. You can also sell upgrades too, if you need to be able to get some money back. Okay, that's all we can do here. Reactor's been boosted. Has been boosted by 10 points.
Thank you, Captain. We'll get started right away.
And I believe, let's see, Ava's got news for us. The mining union wants to talk to us. The Money Union is one of the biggest private corporations in the galaxy. They control they every stage of the mining process, from the extraction of ores, from the rock bed to the refinement of these orbs like starship grade steel. Last time I checked, the Mining Union provides the steel for like nearly half the galaxy's navies. So they seem to profit the most from war, huh? How do I contact them? Your office is equipped to an FTL transponder. You'll be able to make real-time holographic calls in your office anywhere else in the galaxy with it. I'll update your address book with the Mining Union's representative. It's a woman named Sophia Brooks. You can also make FTL calls to anyone else in your address book from your office. All right, thanks. This is the second option in the game for upgrading your ship. Captain, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Sophia Brooks, Vice Secretary of Operations. Captain Kato Shields, the starship Sunrider. And what do I owe the pleasure? I come to you with a business opportunity. We at the Union are always eager to seek new partners. Certainly the opportunity to work with the captain of a warship does not come very often. I'm listening. We forward you a list of contacts. If you wish, you may seek to undertake them. And of course, we will provide you with fair compensation for your efforts if you choose to undertake that. Contacts of what sort? The sort requiring a big stick, Captain. I'll leave it to you to figure out what I mean. Hint, hint. I mean, we are committing warship here after all. Further, if you wish to trade with us, I'm available as your contact as well. What do you have for sale? Proton torpedoes, tactical nuclear warheads, and like all other necessities of modern life. We want the toys! Also, during our excavations, sometimes we find, shall we say, interesting artifacts? While they're quite old, I'm told they still possess some impressive powers. Ancient artifacts. Could you refer to lost technologies? I see. I have your attention now, Captain. You have the money. We will deliver these artifacts to your personal use. I'm sure find them to be most helpful. I'll keep that in mind. Just remember, the Union will always be available to help, provided you have the money and the will. They're the only two forces in the galaxy that are greater than any warship. I see we're on the same page then. Okay, we spent our money upgrading the ship, so we don't really have anything available like right now for this. But I'll show you the options available to you right now, and this does increase the as this goes on. We are out of missiles missiles are self-generated. Rockets are another type of weapon system that you can install like on the Sunrider. They're powerful weapons. Even more powerful is licensed to carry a quantum torpedo launcher. These bad boys do massive damage. Hence the fact that they cost a lot of money to be able to do it. Upgrading shields is always nice. And this also gives you the ability to be able to buy a repair drone. If we hadn't spent our money on increasing the energy reactor, we wouldn't have had enough to do anything on this. To purchase a rocket, so we're just gonna skip this for now. But anyway, yeah, between the miners union and between the engineering, that's how you buy upgrades like for a ship. Okay. Here we are like on our map. Looks like the consensus of the quantum torpedoes are wicked awesome. I may, if you guys have any interest, like in the stream, fire up a late game save to show you like all the cool toys that you can get in combat and what the Sunrider looks like fully upgraded. I believe the consensus was to take care of the like the human traffickers. So they're in the Astro Expense. And let's do it. Scan for unregistered starships. They couldn't have gotten very far away. Power stations are detected up ahead. It's these traffickers. All hands, red alert, set an intercept course. Let's take these bastards out. Captain, the lib's capable of generating a small energy field. Yeah, this is her talking about how our mech's a support unit. She can do defense as well as healing abilities. As you can see, we are quite outnumbered here in this combat. So this is not going to be this is the this is the first like really difficult combat. You know, they're up. That we're like up against. I don't have the command points, command points to be able to fire the Vanguard, unfortunately, but I do have enough command points to be able to do repairs to the Sunrider like if need be. So we're dealing with here 3 pirate grunts, 2 bombers, 2 more grunts in the back, and 3 destroyers. Not going to be easy. You're going to want to focus fire your fleet's firepower upon the most devastating targets.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
As tempting as it is to unleash with a missile like right now, they're not going to do. They're not going to hit very much damage if I do so. So we're going to take out the grunts first, so we don't have we don't have quite as many things firing boom booms at us.
Commencing fire. The hit is solid, Captain.
Decent hit.
I'm here, Captain.
Alright. We're definitely going to want Asgard to get in there and mix it up in close range combat here. But in the meantime,
Go, go, go!
let's finish this guy off.
Devastation at the speed of light. Justice, sir. I'm here, Captain.
You're watching over me, Captain?
Okay, here's the Liberty. This is Shakar's mech. As you can see, she has some unique abilities. We can repair pretty much anything, anything we want to. Flak off will disable the counterattack ability of a unit for 2 turns. Shut off will deactivate their shields for 2 turns. Aim up will boost your weapon accuracy. And disable will disable a target for 1 turn. She only has one weapon. She only has like one weapon, like her lasers, because she's more of a defense mech than anything else. Having said that, I would like to be able to see if I can get some hits in. Our hit rate's only 58% for hitting a pirate grunt, but we'll give it a shot and see if the dice gods are kind to us. Ugh.
I missed.
Not good. Okay, in that case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn off this bombers.
Shutdown of enemy systems complete.
Alright. And turn. Thanks for coming, George.
Our hull is beginning to fracture.
That was a good hit.
All breaches on deck 0. Our systems are catastrophically failing one by one.
They're really pounding the Sunrider.
Too slow. Don't worry, it's still A-okay.
Our systems are catastrophically failing one by one. The enemy attack is unsuccessful.
Lucky, the enemy missed.
Our systems are catastrophically failing one by one. We have taken no damage, Captain.
Okay. We are going to want to do repairs here, that's for sure.
Hey there, Captain.
Countermeasure successful. Engineering reports an increase in our capabilities.
Oh, here I go.
Alrighty, we need to get in there and mix things up like pretty fast here. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out one of these bombers.
All missiles free.
That didn't do any damage. Well, in that case,
Trinity's locked.
Not bad.
I'm here, Captain. Go, go, go! I'm a firing my laser! Justice served.
Okay, that should help.
Blackjack's still holding strong.
Now, if you lose a rider in combat, she comes back to, like after the battle. It just you lose her like for that battle. And they
Uh-oh, a lot of red lights are flashing on the monitor.
and they're really pounding her.
Zero.
Wow, 1 hit point.
You're the I'm here.
Ah, she's out.
Heroes have bad days, huh?
This is not good. Like I said, even in Battle 3, the normal difficulty level, this game gets very, very difficult. We'll see what we can do here, though. Try to take out
Systems are green.
try to take out the bomber.
Commencing fire. The attack is successful. Commencing fire. The enemy has
Not
taken
quite
damage.
enough.
Captain?
Let's see. Yeah, we need to draw some attention. So
Moving forward.
let's see if we can take this guy out.
This is my least favorite part.
Okay,
Oh, I hit the enemy.
the bomber's out. We have a shot.
I'm glad to be by your side, Captain.
Our systems are catastrophically failing. Our systems are catastrophically failing. Our systems are catastrophically failing one by one. She's breaking apart, Captain. She's breaking apart, Captain. Warning! Core explosion is imminent.
Okay,
Captain?
we just have to try to keep the Sunrider operational here.
Defenses are working.
I'm glad to be by your side, Captain.
All systems are green.
All right, let's see here. I think. Let's give the pulse guns a shot.
Commencing fire. The hit is solid, Captain.
Not bad. We'll see if we can finish it off.
Commencing fire.
All right,
Solid, Captain.
one more enemy gone. And we can fire our assault guns. Let's give this a shot. Not bad damage. That's it for this round. I'm just hitting enter, enter to skip this part apart.
She's breaking apart, Captain.
I know already. I know.
Core explosion is imminent. Warning! Core explosion is imminent.
Right now, just a matter.
Luck is holding, Captain.
Right now, just a matter of trying to repair the damage faster than they can dish it out.
Captain?
Countermeasure successful. Engineering reports an increase in our
Glad to be
capabilities.
by your side, Captain.
At your command.
All right.
Commencing fire. On target.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give the laser a shot.
Commencing fire. On target.
Not bad.
She's breaking apart, Captain. She's breaking apart, Captain. Warning! Core
Okay, it's getting bad.
Oh, you were there, Captain?
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain.
420. Can we solve? No, I think I better go ahead and I can use my command points. Repair drones.
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain.
I hate doing that, but it's not really like not much of a choice. Choice like right here. Let's take this guy out.
Commencing fire. On target.
Yeah, if I had the command points, I could fire the Vanguard, which is the most powerful boom boom thing that your ship has. Toward the end of this, after this battle's done, I'll go ahead and finish up the stream by doing like showing you guys a quick save later on in the game when the ship's like fully combated out. You can see like all the neat toys. Okay. Let's do the pulse guns again.
Commencing fire. The hit
Good
is
damage.
Captain.
If this works, we can kill them.
Fire black. Take them out.
All right.
Confirmed hit.
Just the destroyers now. Well, gunboats actually.
Sections 32, 16, and 2 have sections 32, 16, and 2. We have taken no damage, Captain.
All right,
You're
keep this
watching over me, Captain?
healthy.
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain. Issue your command.
Let's try the lasers.
Trinity's locked. Confirmed hit.
Okay, damage. Let's try the pulse cannons now.
Commencing fire. Confirmed hit.
All right, they do about the same amount of damage.
Our hull is beginning to fracture. Our hull is beginning to fracture. Sections 32, 16, and 2 have been compromised.
Yes, Captain?
Our coordinated defenses are working. All systems are green. Charge Trinities. Fire! The enemy has taken damage.
There goes one. Let's move a bit closer.
Our hull is beginning to fracture. Sections 32, 16, and 2 have been compromised.
Yes, Captain? Please don't move me too far away, Captain.
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain. Issue your command. Commencing fire. The hit is solid.
We're not going to get a great score in this battle because we lost like one of our riders early on, but we will survive at least. Like I said, this game gets difficult like very fast.
The enemy has taken damage.
Not enough to kill.
Minor damage sustained. Whew! The enemy missed. Shall I compute something for you?
Our coordinated defenses are working. Yes, Captain. Commencing fire. On target.
Okay. One more ship.
We have struck the enemy. Our hull is holding. All systems are green. Trinity's locked. The enemy has taken damage.
Okay. Pulse guns.
Commencing fire. The enemy has taken
And let's
damage.
see if she can hit.
Yes, Captain? Please don't move me too far away, Captain. Please don't move me too far away, Captain. Hope this hits.
And there we go. Battle 1. Okay. I've done better. but I've done worse. Yeah, like I said, this game does get difficult very early after these first battles. I'm playing the default difficulty level. Um, let me show here. Let me just take a save like real quick, and I'll show you. Actually, I'll hold off on that, but I don't want to make a save. Captain, some of the traffickers have managed to survive and escape pods. They dropped us, so they dropped us rescuers just speaking and requesting relief. Now, what are your orders? Yeah, serves them right. Let's make an example of them and space them for good. But shouldn't we turn them over to the authorities on Tadira instead? The Tadiran justice system is unfun as it is. It will be years until the traffickers face trial. I say we speed up the process up by leaving them here to their fates. And again, this is a choice you can make in the virtual novel, like one of the main choices that you make that kind of determines if your character is more of a good guy or more of a bad guy, as far as the options go. I'm gonna go to the main menu and load up a later save game in just a minute here. I'll show the difficulty level options like I'm out there also. This is the default captain difficulty level. Spoiler: I was not able to beat this game at this difficulty level. This gets way too difficult. Anyway, we're gonna be nice, so we're gonna pick him up. But Captain, these guys could just bribe themselves out of jail. They're too dangerous to live. Killing people in cold blood. So put it to the right of Saga. They're just a system would deal with these crooks, not our guns. All right, you're right. Saga can get a little too excited at times, especially when people are being hurt. I'm glad you're here to keep her on the right path, Captain. Alrighty. So walk around the ship here for a moment. Oh, skirmish mode. I forgot about this. Yeah, you can do a practice battle modes like right now you want to. I forgot about that option. How do I get back? Here we go.
Research and development.
Oh, that's not it.
Come again soon.
Return? Here we go. All right. What I wanted to do was this. Let's buy some rockets. And that's going to be it for purchases. Yeah, see, you can see here. This is the other mission that we turned down, the packed outpost. The game doesn't let you do it now. You only have time to be able to do like one optional mission. To advance in the plot, we have to go back to Tadira, and this does say, to be fair, what the main mission is. Warp successful. We've arrived at the Tadiran asteroid field. Okay, I'm gonna stop the main game session here, and I'm gonna load up a later save, so you guys can see the Sunrider in a more decked out configuration. Because the Vanguard Cannon is a fun toy to use. Let's go back to the main menu for a second here. So one thing to do that's nice is, like I said, this game was released in parts. If you want to, you can simply jump ahead to part 2 of this game, which is the Mask of Arcadius, and if you don't have a save file to load up to indicate your choices, you can then pick here on the menu screen. Whoops, no, I need to make the right choice first. The choices that you made, and so on. You know, I stayed to the flag of Sierra, came with a Sunrider, I was friendly with Ava, blah blah blah. So you can do that to kind of impact what you do with the game there, which is a pretty cool feature. And I'll show the difficulty levels options right now. This game also has standard bonus stuff you can look at. you know, scenes, pictures, that kind of stuff. You know, typical for like a virtual novel game. Here are the difficulty choices. Hard is a space whale mode, which is the level so difficult that not even the developers like have confirmed that. That's possible that you possibly win at that. Hard. This is for very challenging experience to gameplay. Captain is default. This is still very difficult. Ensign is if you're good at tactical battle games and just kind of want a little bit easier. I played most of this game in like an Ensign mode. Casual is if you're not very good at tactical battle games and you mostly just want to focus upon the easy battle. And if you don't care about the battle scenes and you're just here for the virtual novel, there's a virtual novel mode, which makes combat a joke. So let me see. Here we go. Here's a late game battle. I'll show you guys a more decked out Sunrider. This is actually the last battle like in this game, as you can tell. I had this at the easiest difficulty level, like for sakes, just for purposes of being able to show everything like out to you. This is the Legion that you saw at the start of the game. Yes, that is 26,000 hit points, and a whole bunch of enemy battleships and destroyers and riders. Your fleet's maxed out at this point. You can also later on you could buy support ships to join your fleet. This is an Alliance cruiser. The Alliance is the other main power in the galaxy, like along with Pact. The Alliance is a democracy.
Better be worth the money.
Got here the mining unit frigate. This is another one of your characters that you pick up. Sora, she's pretty much a sniper.
You watching me, Captain?
This is a I can't remember her name right now, but she's like a stereotypical like bimbo doctor. Again, she has a lot of good restore functions, but she could also do some pretty effective combat.
Oh,
The Saga again. This is your this is the Sunday girl, really. She's the commander like of your security forces, and she has a very, very powerful attack mech. Probably the most like powerful attack mech like in the game.
Reporting for duty, sir.
And this is an Alliance officer who joins your fleet later on. Her specialty is like missiles.
Ready to roll.
All systems are green.
Sunrider herself, you can tell now has a full complement of rockets, as well as missiles. And up here you can see I have Boku command points. So we have so later on in the game you can also get repair drones, and you can also do a short range warp to be able to hop you around from place to place. The rockets are pretty much the game's quantum torpedoes. Let me use a short-range warp to put the ship in a better position. I'll move you right here, and let's show you guys the Vanguard, because this is freaking cool. You can see here the you can assign the path that you want the path that you want to fire on. You can fire in any kind of direction for a maximum like six spaces, and it will damage anything that it touches.
This is my command. Prepare to fire the Vanguard cannon. Vanguards, fire.
Boom! So pretty good. I'll show you also how the rockets work.
All missiles free.
Oh, well, I
Our
would
weapons have failed
if it
to
didn't.
hit.
Uh,
The enemy will be neutralized.
Let's try against this guy. Ah.
Our weapons have failed.
Okay, never mind then. So I'm gonna do one more thing here, since we're running up on time. I'm gonna go back to the main menu because there are because there are some significant differences between like Sunrider 1 and 2. I'm just gonna fire Sunrider 2 for a moment here. It's not really gonna be spoiling like anything, just to kind of show you some of the Japanese voice work and some of the differences that they made in that game vis-a-vis this one, because this game I think while it's good, is not quite as good as a sequel. So stream's gonna cut out here for just a moment as I change over games. I will be right back. Okay. Come on, game, fire up for me. Here we go. All right. Game capture. Okay, should be back. All right. Here we go. All right. Here's the sequel Liberation Day. I'm just gonna show this. I'll show this to you guys like real quick, just to be able to point out some of the differences. This is the second part of the story. Like I said, the first game so the game I showed you is free, but you do have to pay for this one. Like I said, the regular price is $25. You know, like it does go on sale every now and then, and also you also get in here. You can pick English or Japanese text in this one if you want to, which is nice. You can also have battle voices if you want to be in Japanese or English as well, although the anime voices are Japanese only, unfortunately. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Good volume for the voice. And again, you have difficulty levels that you can set, the same ones like the first game. Again, you got character graphics you can look at and that kind of stuff and whatnot. This game definitely has much more of an anime feel to it. I've gotten all the way through the game. I don't know why some of these are still locked. I can only guess that they took things out during one of the changes. Oh, we kind of joked about hentai earlier. Notice how it says Steam Edition, like in the corner? You can get a patch from the developer's website if you want to unlock the nudity on this game and have like a full on R-rated game if you want to. Steam's not allowed to release games as is in that format, but there's nothing preventing you from applying that patch if you want to after that. I've not applied this like this game, so let's see. I will just show you real quick here some of the changes. We'll go to the ship first. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I'll show you some of the Japanese voice work. I'll show you. Oh, I think I have that. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. So you can choose to have the Japanese voices like on or off, like if you want to. I kind of I kind of wish they had an option for English with this, like they did, like the battle voices. But you know, oh well, like it is what it is. So you can see the artwork's a little bit better, um, but like a little better, like in this game than it is in the first one. Um, you know, it's still very pretty. And let's see here. We'll go to the combat option, so I can show you some of the changes they made to the tactical screen battles in this one. So, all right. Um, Again, I'm playing like a low difficulty level. A lot of the same options,
Yes, Captain?
same music as the first game. So we're gonna. So the Vanguard cannon is different in this game. It has unlimited range in this one, and they've also they've also like doubled the combat effectiveness of it, and it also shoots out like an arc. It's not just simply like a straight line, but it actually kind of like explodes like in the end. Here in this game, they call it torpedoes, whereas in the first game, even though they called it quantum torpedoes, the tactical battle still showed it like as being like missiles. I'll show you like how one of these works. Oh, that's not going to be a very yeah, that's not a very good hit rate. Let me try this. I want to show this off.
You lack the sufficient command points, Captain.
Oh yes, so I do. I didn't realize that. Never mind. Um, Let me see if I can hop forward. How many points does that take? Yeah, I can do that.
Forward!
Let's see if I can actually get into the range of being able to hit something this time. Alright, yeah, let's give this a shot.
Our missiles our way!
As you can see, this game, they took out
Attack
the
has gone wild!
the combat animations, so combat goes a lot quicker in this game than it did in the first game. No having to hit like enter numerously. You know, go ahead set to go ahead
Phoenix, waiting orders.
to go ahead set to go ahead to go ahead like your options.
Accelerating. Weapons free. All too easy.
So yeah, combat's a lot faster, a lot faster like in this one. So anyway, that's pretty much the end of the end of the benefit stream here. I don't know if I don't think Jala's like I don't know if Jala's like in a demand to get her channel back right this minute, like or whatnot. So yeah, it's a very unique game. I think very fun. The story is quite good. I think the characterization like is pretty well developed and there is a lot of choices that you can make like in the game. But yeah, the space outfits are pretty hot, like I will agree with that. Like 100% there, but yeah, there are enough choices. There are a lot of choices that you can make, like of the game as you go through it. That definitely affects. Well, without spoiling anything, certain characters can die depending upon what choices that you make. Like a main character from the first game will not be present in this game if your actions choose her to get killed in the first game. So. So like you do have some choices there as far as that goes. Tactical combat is very difficult as I showed, but it's definitely. But I think both parts work together very well. This is both together all together between both games. There's probably a good 15-20 hours of gameplay that I want to say. So like here of this, but they So, yeah, that's technically the end of the stream. I don't really know. Um, let me just quit to the main menu. If people want to stick around for half an hour, I could show one more game as kind of like bonus coverage. There's a very fun, very quick card game that I picked up a couple of days ago, which is called like Space Colony, which is just pretty much a very quick, easy to learn card game. It's like the kind of game that you can play in like 15-20 minutes for your lunch break or something like that. If anybody's interested in seeing it, and if Jala doesn't mind me commenting on your channel for a bit longer, I have no problem showing that game off also, because that game's also like a lot of fun. It's an indie game. I think indie game. I think that it deserves some attention. So let me know in chat if anybody has an interest in sticking around 20 more minutes. Uh, you like to see that game. Otherwise, otherwise I will end this and turn control back, turn control of this channel back over to Jala. So yeah, it was fun. I definitely want to. I want to thank everybody who streamed for Jala's benefit this weekend, and I certainly had fun doing this. My first time doing this, so a little bit different than podcasting because you're on podcasting because you can't go back and fix mistakes. I'm sure I definitely trip over like some um, tripped over some words there on it. Okay, well, I'm not feeling super tired yet, so I will go ahead and just show off this game real quickly, I guess, if people don't mind. So I will again quick change over games. The stream will be right back in a moment. I don't know why this game crashes. Okay. Okay. Testing should be back up again in a moment. Okay, yep, bonus coverage. This is a card game, just a card game on Steam that's called Solar Settlers. Current price is $10. It's by a small team that's done a bunch of other board game like type stuff in the past. I bought this game a few days ago on recommendation of a friend, and I've really been enjoying it. Like I said, it's a very quick, breezy game that you can play in like 15, 20 minutes, like perfect for like a lunch break or just something like to relax like toward the end of the day. I believe there's a mobile version available of this as well. Don't quote me on that, please. But there's several cool things here like right about this. Weekly challenges. There's a contest that goes on like every week where you can like, they give you a set goal and set cards, and whoever gets the high score gets to be on the list here. So this changes change out like every week. You can also see all the high scores like right here. This shows you your progress. You only have the human race to pick from as you start, but when you win enough games at one race, you like unlock another. There's 5 races currently available, like with a six race that will be coming pretty soon. This game is not in early access. It's very stable, but the developers are still adding on to it. And you can see also here they have a Discord channel for some new card ideas. So pretty cool. There's also here the ability to be able to do a placement match to try to decide if the game is too easy or too hard for you. I had the music turned off like right now just because I was playing it while also multitasking here. And there's also every day there's an XP quest that you can do. Of course, it encourages playing at least once a day because you can get certain XP. Depending upon how you do with the card game that earns you XP, when you earn up XP that advances the level. Human race, for example, right now is at level 6, and then the next race, the formats I've play them up to level 2. Basically, the higher the rank, the more difficult the game is. So I'll pick an easy game here to start with. We'll go with the formats. The basic objective here of this game is that you are trying to colonize a solar system. And the game. Oh, here we go. Okay, all right. So you basically have X number of turns to colonize Y number of people. That's pretty much all there is to it. Like it's a very easy, quick pick up and play game. You have over here in the top right. I'm not sure how well they're showing on the stream. I think some of these things are pretty small. You have over here hydrogen, which is used for fuel. Oxygen, which is used for your colonists. You need to have 1 unit of oxygen for every colonist or something to suffocate. Or a metal is used to build things. And military you get by either colonizing certain worlds or by doing successful actions. You can see over here you know these sectors. These sectors are not explored yet. These sectors will cost you military points to explore, either 3 points, 5 points, or 8 points, depending upon like how far away that it is. So, but and then down here, you also start with some cards. You gain cards by colonizing certain worlds or by other actions. Some of these cost points. And then over here, it says a goal. If you do this goal, like you earn this point. You can click on the card over here. I'm sorry. You can hover the mouse cursor over here to highlight a card to see like what it is. And this basically our goal here. This is an easier. The formates have not played as much as the humans, so therefore this game's like an easier rank. You have 11 turns to colonize nine colonists. Piece of cake. So we start off here with 3. You can tell they haven't moved yet because they're green. So basically, a good idea, a rule of thumb to do when starting off is just to make sure you have enough oxygen to be able to keep your colonists healthy. Try to increase your try to increase your planets and your population as much as possible because you want to have enough habitats placed to be able to support everybody, and also colonists to be able to meet your habitation goal, and also hydrogen. Every time you move a colonist around, it costs 1 hydrogen unit. You can move a colonist as many times as you want to, as long as you have enough hydrogen to be able to support it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and just start off here by going over this gas world, and then now see how these 3 things lit up. I can left click a space to choose to explore here. So, and then down here, most of these require meadows to use, but I can also use this warrior commune card on jungle world if I want to. We don't have no we don't know any jungle worlds yet. So, if you have a colonist over, but if you have a colonist like over like an area, I'm gonna go ahead and just explore over here too. There's jungle world. Move up here, explore this. If you have a green colonist on a card, click on it once activated, click on it again. He uses the colonist colonist like on that card. Bingo! He turns pink, and we gain three oxygen units. We now have 5, so we have enough. So we have oxygen like this round to be okay like our people. So moving on to do some more exploring. We're almost out of hydrogen, so we're going to mine this gas world here to give us some. And I can't gain any population, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go down here to do some more exploring. Goal achieved. We did enough exploring to be able to unlock a if you can't use a card, then no available spaces will show. I am able to use this card up here, so we're going to turn this jungle world into a warrior commune. So we have the option to be able to gain some military points later on. And this is our home world here. When you upgrade a world, you gain a population point. So because I did that, bam, population point. So we're going to continue to move this guy around, explore over here, settle here to get some meadow, so we can do some stuff with this. Do we know any rock worlds? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this into a mine. Another person gained. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go over here to explore this. All right, we have enough oxygen to be able to support our people this turn, so we're going to go ahead and do one last round of exploring. Let's see. Nope, can't use that. Oh, if you don't want to use a card, you can't really see very well because I had this kind of a window setting. But if you don't want to use a card, you can also right click of the cursor on it to be able to gain whatever resource units down here in the bottom. This like if I was to use this, for example, this would be like an ore unit. So we don't know. Okay, here's a water world. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put this here. We now have a habitat placed, which is what we're going to want for our units. So I'm going to move this guy over here to get some more oxygen because we need more oxygen to do that new population unit. And we're going to move you over here to get some more hydrogen. Okay, everybody's moved. That's possible to move. and the turn. Obviously, this game goes faster when you once you know what you're doing and doing and doing you're not having to talk to explain what's going on here. Each race has certain unique cards. These two cards over here that I picked from are unique to this race. So I'm just gonna select this one as a go. Okay, we need to do some more exploring to be able to get some more habitation units because we need to place nine of them to be able to like to meet our goal. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to settle this guy to be able to get the oxygen that we need. Over here, get a metal. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to continue to do this to get some more oxygen. Okay, we're good with oxygen now. You're going to stay there to mine. You're going to go up here to explore. Let's see. We're going to go over here and we're going to... Oh, we can't do any military points yet. Okay, that's fine. Move you down here. Do some more exploring. Get some more hydrogen. After hydrogen. Let's see. Nope, we can't do anything with this. Alright, open space sectors. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that here, I think. Yeah, this would be good. That'll give me some military points. Okay, got 2 population units we can still use. I'm going to go ahead and use you here. Get some more hydrogen. Wormhole for open space. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cash that in for metal units. Cool, okay, alright. Not enough military points to be able to explore anything else yet, so let's go over here to get some more metal. And it's going to end us for the round. Okay, let's see. Still need to explore some more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this to gain some more metal. We have enough metal now to be able to place, oops, to be able to place the starbase. So that's 2 habitats that are placed. I usually don't settle people in habitats until I actually have enough habitats like in place, because as long as you have the auction units, more populations the better. We have to settle, like I said, we have to settle 9 population units and habitats to be able to win this game. And 11 rounds is like pretty generous. We need oxygen to be able to support our people. That's good for now. Let's see. I'm going to move you down here to get some more oxygen coming up. We now have enough military points to be able to do some more exploring. So to that end, explore over here. Okay, now we have an option for what we want to do. Let's get the oxygen. Move over here, explore that. Move you back around here, explore that, looking good. Get me some hydrogen. All right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's get some metal. And let's see here. All right. Give me a card too, I think. Gas World. Get some more military points by doing that. And we can do some more exploring. Okay, cool. And we're finally going to stop. Oh, let's go like one more. We now have enough military points to be able to explore the 5. military cards, and the 5 military cards are usually where a lot of your habitats are. We now have 4 habitats. We need to get 9 habitats to be able to win the game. Have you guys mind here to get some hydrogen and end the round? Okay, so take this one. Alrighty. Give me oxygen to start with, please. Alright, now that we've got that basic need taken care of, we can go do some more exploring. Okay, there's another one. Oh, cool. We needed that. We will put you... Let's see. What's one we're not really using? Let's put you over here. Get you over here to gain some more population points. But we're gonna need some more oxygen because we did that. Let's do this. Move these 2 guys down here. There we go. That takes care of that need. And then we will go ahead and move this over here for hydrogen. Alrighty, move you down here. Nope, can't use that. I'll cache that in. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Some more exploring. Ooh, that's a good one. Unfortunately, we were out of hydrogen. Okay, that gives me a little bit of hydrogen. That's cool. There's some people. And there's another area explored. Okay. And we can't move this last guy because our hydrogen's out and nobody else has any hydrogen left to do. Alrighty then. Okay, take this one. Okay, we have now either through exploration or by using cards been able to unlock 14 habitats. We only need 9 habitats to win this game, so we're good to like finish this thing up. This is why exploring those military sectors is so important. Like as the game goes on. So really, at this point, we just need we just need hydrogen to be able to move our people around. So let me start doing this. You can have 3 people. You can have max 3 people like in each card. And just click on this again like you would normally to go ahead and settle those people. You can see now the TFC number has changed to 3 to indicate that we've settled those. We're going to need again more hydrogen. So let me do that. Move you guys over here to this one. Settle these 2. Okay, looking good. That's 5. Move this over here to 3. Oh, we're going to need hydrogen first. Okay, hold on a second. Let me do this. Oh, crap. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Can anybody get me like any hydrogen though? I may have messed up here. Crap. Yeah, I think I messed up. Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least. That gets me enough oxygen that nobody has to suffocate this turn. Oh, there's one. I can do like one movement then. Let's do this then. There we go. All right. And now I put you over here and settle you. Okay. All right. So I couldn't quite end the game this round. That's okay. So 6 rounds is pretty good for that. It's pretty good, I think. We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up like right now. Cash he's in because we really don't need it. Okay. Hydrogen. Move. move, settle, settle, move, settle. Done. So as you can see, this game is very breezy. 15, 20 minutes, like I said, like first playing it. You now gain experience points depending upon how you did. Like I said, if you finish the game, win or lose, you get points, which is nice because again, just like tabletop session that Jala and the guys finished, you gain XP like if you lose. That's cool. You get 100 XP automatically finishing the game like anyway. 20 points for winning. Um, 6 points for rank bonus, depending upon your rank. Fate's determination of how fast you finish the game, how well you played, that kind of stuff. So, and as you can see, you need to gain certain number of XPs to be able to go up a level. So your level is determined automatically by your highest level, in this case, the humans. So the fact that you know that they even though I'm not playing the humans, I'm still making progress with the Thalids toward unlocking the next race because I've now won two because now I won because now I won 2 games of them. So anyway, that's Solar Settlers. $10 right now on Steam. Really, if you like card games, like the card games, it's a very unique, fun, breezy card game. Like I said, quick, so it encourages you. Single player only. It encourages you to play it like every day. Um, but so yeah. Anyway, it's 9:30. I'm gonna have to get ready for bed here pretty soon because I got another 7 I got to be up again like early tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. But before I do that, I do want to thank everybody again for what they've done with the charity stream this weekend. It looks awesome, like what we did. As I said before, I know that $2,500 was where Jala's GoFundMe was at before the weekend stream started. Uh, let me see if I can broadcast the other screen here. Kind of get a final report on that. But let's see here. Yeah, let's see. Should be working. I think it's working. Yeah, can't get anything to show. But anyway, that's okay. Um, yeah, so I don't know if the audio's still working. I can't get the window the window to load, like even though I have OBS recognizing it. But yeah, we are now $6,400, 6,410 actually, which is just incredibly amazing. Holy shit, Georgia $200. Damn. Yeah. That's great. That must have been that donation that the donation that you guys talked about earlier. So anyway, that's it. I don't really know how to I don't really know I don't really know how to end this thing, but I hope you guys enjoyed the games I showed. You know, uh, like I said, Jao or anybody else, if Sunrider impressed you, the first half of the game is free, so nothing's holding you back from checking it out. So thank you again, everybody else, for support and for helping Jao out during this weekend stream. We raised almost $4,000 for Jala just over this weekend stream alone, to say nothing about the money that she already like had earned, had earned previously. Um, yes, that's a that's a good point there. My buttons. So, all right. On that note, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, everybody. Take care.